another spooky movie. This one is the scariest of them all. Halloweentown. It's basically telling you that this is perfect for Halloween by putting the word Halloween in the title and putting town after it. Yes. It's a Disney movie. It's on Disney Plus and it has audio description now. So this movie is 26 years old. This movie came from 1998. So this was somebody's childhood. Oddly enough, not mine. I did not watch this in 1998. This is my first time watching it. And had I remembered Debbie Reynolds was in this, I probably would have watched it a lot sooner. So shout out to Marsha Barnetti for doing a really nice job on the audio description. I thought she definitely gave the right tone in the performance here. A lot of times it is about tone. It's about matching the right tone, and her tone is, I'm narrating a Disney movie. I'm narrating a film for kids. I should talk like I'm narrating a film for kids. And I like that. I thought that was a really good choice. So what is this film? Debbie Reynolds plays the grandmother for this family. She goes in and she visits her daughter and her daughter's kids. She's hasn't visited in a while. And the visit basically turns out, Debbie Reynolds is a witch and the granddaughter's a witch too. And she's really excited about that. She's like, oh my God, I'm a witch. That's fucking awesome. She's super psyched about being a witch, and she wants to go visit her grandmother in Halloweentown, so she sneaks off with her siblings to go visit the grandmother in Halloweentown, where everything there is some version of like a horror movie monster, but like the Disney version, like the really like nice version. Like there's a taxi cab, which I thought was really funny because the taxi cab, honestly, not knowing the franchise, when they said it's the same name as the taxi cab from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So I was like, oh my God, is this the cab from Roger Rabbit? No, it just happened to be named the same thing. It's a cab. It's an old school taxi cab with a skeleton driver. So that's what that was. So, but I was like, oh my God, if this is a taxi cab from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, that would be amazing. Sadly not. But the movie has lots of ideas and concepts, and the theming is really good. Where it gets kind of lost is in the actual plot, where grandma's got this like talisman or something. There's this other guy that wants to take it for power, and Debbie Reynolds has to give it up with the, she makes a deal or something to like save the family, but obviously things go awry, and then it's up to the granddaughter to save the family. She has to tap into her witch powers in order to do so. It's all right. Honestly, for a Disney Channel original movie, I can see why people vibed with this, because it really isn't that far from Hocus Pocus. I mean, this film easily could have gotten a theatrical release. It just made a couple swaps, couple cast swaps, maybe tried to find somebody else for the mom role, so that way Debbie Reynolds wasn't just carrying the whole thing theatrically. But it's got Debbie Reynolds. How can you be mad at it? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really hard to be like, wow, Debbie Reynolds did a Disney Channel movie? That's amazing. She's a classic actress. Just like a legacy, like it goes all the way back. So yeah, I'm here for it. We'll see whether or not I'm here for the sequels, but that's a different story for a later time. I do these one by one, so I have not tread deeper into the Halloweentown lore. But the first film, and I like to do these. I like to do non, gory, because everybody's looking for something different during Halloween. So I like to try to have a little mix of everything in there. And I think Halloweentown has fans, and they've been wanting it. And I noticed it has audio description. I didn't think it originally had audio description. I think this is something that Disney has finally done, is caved into the fans of Halloweentown and brought the audio description. So I want to support it and get that out there. So should you check out Halloweentown? I think probably more if it's nostalgically right for you. I think you will. If it's not nostalgically right for you, I don't know. You know, uh, maybe. I mean, it's if you've got kids, I think they'll like it. So maybe they won't notice it's too old. It's not that bad. I didn't feel like I had stepped into some like time loop. Every once in a while with the Disney movie, I'm like, oh my god. I think I brought up the black hole in a couple reviews because I reviewed the black hole a while back, and the black hole was released at the same time as other movies that felt way more current, uh, in terms of like special effects and acting and where sci-fi was at the time, and yet black hole feels like it was made like 20 years before that, and it's very weird. It does not age well. So I think Halloweentown does feel like a 90s Disney Channel movie, and I think that's not a bad thing. So, yeah, I'm going to give Halloweentown a B. I enjoyed it. I think sometimes the villain, when he comes into play, I was kind of like, well, I wish you were better. Like that could have been a casting swap too if we were taking the film a little bit more seriously. Aside from just letting Debbie Reynolds be the sole proprietor of everything Halloweentown, you could have also maybe gotten a more a stronger actor or something to play that role as well, and done something more with it, so that way written it a little bit differently, little things, that would have broken it out from being a Disney Channel original movie. So yeah, check it out. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And I will see you guys on the other side.